Hello dear student, this is June 2024 paper 2F calculator. So we're gonna start the question 2024 paper. Okay, let's see question number 1. Question number 1 says answer all 28 questions. Right, you answer in the space provided. You must write down all the stages in your working out. Question 1 says on the grid draw a bar chart to show this information. Okay, how are we going to show this information? So we need to put the numbers over there. So let's make it a little bit smaller so we can see everything in one page. Okay, so we need to number these ones. So let's see, this is 1, this is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and this is 10. This is 11, this is 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. Okay, that was the distance covered by that. So draw a bar chart to show this information. So let's use that data. So we need to draw a bar chart that goes up to 7. So we're gonna write down here, but you need to use a. So this data is for that. Okay, now we're going to look at the next one is UE. So we're going to draw another bar chart that goes up to 12. So 12 is here. So let's draw another bar chart. Make sure you have it, you're going to keep a distance between them, so that's not be connected. Okay, so you need to draw a bar chart like this. So this is for UE. Y U R U E. Okay, so the next one is Bonnie. So this is 10. That should goes up to here. Let's draw a straight line with the ruler that goes like this, that goes like this in one go. So this is for Barney. Let's say Barney. And the next one is Ashita is 5. Shita is 5, so this is 5. So we need to draw our straight line over here, and we're gonna give a name over here, Ashita. Next one is 4, Whitfield. So this is 4. That we need to go up to 4 and draw a bar over here. We can also write down over here the name Whitfield. So let's write down here Whitfield. That's it. And the next one is Bella is 9. We need to go up to 9 here. So draw a straight line down there, and this is Bella. So what is the data about? Let's see, the data is the table shows the distance in kilometers each of 6 people traveled to get to the train station. Okay, so we're gonna give a name. So this is the distance on the left hand side. We're gonna write down here distance in kilometers, and this is the people who traveled. They walk or travel. 6 people travel to get to our train station. So there are people over here. So if you write down this x-axis and y-axis label, if you label them and draw the bar chart accurately, you can easily get 3 simple marks. Okay, so this is really simple and easy question actually. So this is 3 mark question. Let's see our next question. Question number 2 says, on the grid, draw a shape that is congruent to shape J. What is congruent means? Congruent means same size. What is congruent means? Same size and same shape. What is congruent means? Same size and same shape. Let's write down here. So you're going to remember that. Same size and same shape. That is the meaning of congruent. Okay, so just copy the same diagram. Actually, it doesn't make any difference. So 1, 2, 3 squares. So we're gonna draw 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 squares over there. 2 squares on the right. 1, 2, 1 over there, 1 over there, and 2 on that side. So that is our congruent shape. Okay, let's see how many marks is it. So that is 1 mark, simple question. On the grid, draw a shape that is enlargement of shape J with the scale factor of 2. What is scale factor 2 means? So let's see how many squares over there. 1, 2, 3 here, 1, 2 here, 1 here, 1 here, 2 here, and 1 here. So we just need to do the scale factor by 2. So we're going to double all of these values. Okay, so 3 is the base. So 3 times 2 make it 6. So let's make it 6 squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, that becomes 6 squares. Now I'm going to look at on the right hand side is 2. 2 times 2 is 4. So we need 4 squares on that side. 1, 2, 3, and 4 here. And on top we have 1, so make it 2. So that will be 1 times 2 is 2. Let's see the next one. We have 1. So we're going to multiply by 2, so that we need over here 2 squares over here. And then we need 2, so 2 times 2 is 4 squares over there. 1, 2, 3, and 4 squares. And if you're going to join them, so everything is double, right? So this is 2 simple easy marks. What we did, just enlarge the shape J by a scale factor of 2 and we get 2 marks easily. So up to this question, we can easily get 6 marks. Okay, let's see the next part. The diagram shows shape K. The shape K has exactly one line of symmetry. Draw the line of symmetry on shape K. So we can either draw a straight line. Let me pick up the shape and draw a straight line from there. So we need to draw a straight line. That is the line of symmetry. Okay, this is the line of symmetry. Line of symmetry means if we cross the shape from this side, so the both ends, the both corners will come on top of each other. Okay, this is called line of symmetry. 1 mark question. Okay, let's see the next one. So the question says, so we need to write down, the diagram shows shape L. Draw on the centimeter grid. Write down the perimeter of shape L. What's the perimeter of shape L? Let's see. Okay, so the perimeter means we need to find out around the shape. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. 2 here, 1, 2, 3 here. 1 here, 1, 2 here, and 1 here. So 5 plus 2 is 7. 7 plus 3 is 10. 10 plus 1 is 11. Plus 12 is 13. 13 plus 1 is 14. So the perimeter is 14. Let's write down here. P is equals to 5 plus 2 plus 3 plus 1 plus 2 plus 1. So that all equals to 14. So the perimeter is 14. Okay, so the next part says work out the area of the shape L. What is area means? The inside. So what is inside? Inside we have a square. So let's count how many squares are in there. Let's count with a different color. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 squares in there. Okay, how many squares in there? So we have 8 squares in there. So what's the area? So the area will be 8 centimeter squares. So we just simply, what we did, we just count the area. So there are 8 squares in there. So the area is 8 centimeter squares. Let's see question number 3. Question number 3 says, so write the numbers in the numerical order. Start with the smallest number. What is the smallest number? We know that the negative number, the biggest negative number is the smallest number. So minus 89, that's done. Then we have minus 77, that's done. Then minus 6. What's the next number, guys? Then we have 39. And then we have 43. So we need to put them in order, smallest first. Okay. So minus the biggest number is smallest and 43 is the biggest number. Okay, so next question, write these decimal in order of size. Start with the smallest decimal. You know the easiest method is, I told you, so you need to put them like this in order. 0.017. Write down like this, 0.145, and the next number is 0.12, and the next number is 0.13 and 4. Just add in the missing value, just add the small zeros in there. Okay, just add the small zeros in there. So this one, and this one. Okay, now we're going to look at this one. Which one is the smallest number? If we just ignore the decimal, so we can see that this is 317, 145, 120, 134. What's the smallest number, guys? So the smallest number is definitely B. What's the smallest number? So the smallest number will be this one. Okay, so we're going to write down here 0.017. That's done. What's the next one? So this is 17. Now we're going to pick up 0.12. Okay, this is 0.12 because this is 120, and the next number is 134. So we're going to write down here 0.134. What's the next number? So the next number is 0.145, and we're left with 0.3. So this is the easiest way to write down the decimal numbers in order. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Write 0.7 as a percentage. So as a percentage, you are allowed to use calculator. Just times it by 100, so you will get 70%. Okay, and the next one is write 27 over 100 as a decimal. Again, you are allowed to use calculator. You're gonna put as it is in the calculator. Type in 27 over 100 using the fraction sign, and you will get easily your answer 0.27. This is really easy. This is really easy to get 1 mark for this one, 1 mark for this one. Okay, you don't need to do anything. Just type in the calculator and you get the answer. For this one, whenever you are looking for percentage, just multiply by 100. Okay, let's see the next one. So this is 2-mark question. The question says there are 60 plants on a plant stroll. 7 out of 10 of the plants are vegetable plants. Work out how many of the plants are not vegetable plants. Let's work out first how many of them are vegetable plants. So there are 7 out of 10 times by 60. They are vegetable plants, right? So this 0 and this 0 cancel out. So we're left with 7 times 6, and 7 times 6 is 42 plants are vegetable plants. And what we're looking for, work out how many of the plants are not vegetable plants. So how many total are there? Total are 60. So we're going to do 60 minus 42 is equals to 18 plants. So we're going to write down here just 18 plants. That's our final answer. If you do up to question number 3, you can easily score 15 marks. Up to here, you can easily get 15 marks. So you can see that the questions are really simple actually. You just need to put a lot of efforts on these ones. Let's see question number 4. Question number 4 says, here are the first 5 terms of number sequence. Write down the next term in the sequence. We can see what's going on over here. 106 minus 9 is 99, so we are doing minus 7. From there to there, we're doing again minus 7. From there to there, again minus 7. From there to there, again minus 7. And the next number will be minus 7 is equals to 71. So what we're going to write down here? 71, because we are decreasing by minus 7. Okay, explain how you found your answer to part A. How you found the answer? What we are doing, we are decreasing by minus 7. So we're going to write the same thing here. Decreasing by minus 7. So what we are doing, we are taking away minus 7 every time to get to the next number. Okay, let's see the next one. So this is again one more question. So the ninth term of the sequence is 50. Work out the 12th term. So what is the ninth term? So let's say ninth term is 50. So we're looking for 10th, 11th, and we're looking for 12th term. So the rule is same. So 50 minus 7, what we will get, guys? 50 minus 7 is 43. 43 minus 7 is, you are allowed to use calculator, guys. We'll get here 36. 36 minus 7 is 29. So what is the 12th term would be? 29. So this is easy, simple logic, because we know the rule. The rule says decrease by minus 7. So I did exactly the same thing, starting with the ninth term is 50. So and if you reduce minus 7, you get 10th term. If you reduce minus 7 again, you get 11th term. If you reduce minus 7 again, you get 12th term. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Umberto says 7 is a term in the sequence. Umberto is wrong. Explain why. So we can say that simply, this is if it's a 7 times table, let's see the numbers. Does it look like 7 times table? No. 7 times 4 is 28. 7 times 5 is 35. 7 times 6 is 42. 7 times 7 is 49. So this is not a 7 times table. Okay, so what's the reason? So the numbers are not in the 7 times table. So we're going to write down the same logic. The numbers are not in the 7 times table. And simply 1 mark for this. If you done up to here, question number 4, you can easily achieve how many marks? 19 marks up to here. Okay, this is paper 2 foundation paper, remember that. Okay, now we're going to look at this one. First, it has two fair spinners. Spinner A has 4-sided and can land on 1, 1, 2, or 3. Spinner B is 5-sided and can land on 5, 7, 8, 9, or 11. First, he spins each spinner once. He subtracts the number that the spinner A lands on from the numbers that spinner B lands on to get his score. Okay, completes the table to show all the possible scores. So we need to complete the score. So what is the rule? The rule over here is he subtracts the number from the spinner A land on from the number that spinner B lands on to get his score. So we're gonna do 5 take away 1 is 4, 5 take away 1 is 4, 5 take away 2 is 3, 5 take away 3 is 2. Okay, we're just following the rule. Next one, 7 take away 1 is 6, 7 take away 1 is 6, 7 take away 2 is 5, 7 take away 3 is 4. Now 8 take away 1 is 7, 8 take away 1 is 7, 8 take away 2 is 6, 8 take away 3 is 5. Now the next one is 9, take away 1 is 8, 9 take away 2 is 7, 9 take away 3 is 6. So 11 take away 1 is 10. So the table is complete. Now we're going to look at the question. So this is simple 2 mark. You just need to subtract from B to A. So find the probability that the person scores is an even number. So we're going to find out the probability and the even numbers. We're going to write down a fraction first. Yeah, let's count how many numbers are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So the total numbers are 20. Okay, so that goes in the denominator. What we're looking for? We're looking for even number. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So there are 13 even numbers. So our final answer is 13 over 20. The next one, Percy's score is greater than 7. Again, how many numbers? So we have 20 numbers. So we have 20 numbers. I'm looking for greater than 7. So greater than 7 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 number. So 6 over 20, or you can also write it down as 3 over 10. Okay, this is your simplest form. So 6 over 20 is your final answer. So this is question number 5. If you're done up to question number 5, you can easily achieve 23 marks up to here. Okay, let's move on to question number 6. Question number 6 is 3-mark question. Let's see how we're gonna do this one. So there are 150 animals on the form. Of these animals, 19 are sheep, 32 are goats, and 3 are dogs. The rest of the animals are chicken. So we need to find out how many are rest. So let's add them up. 19 plus 32 plus 3. That gives us 20, 50, 51, and 54. So the total is 54. How many total animals are there? 150. So 150 minus 54. So we will get over here 96. So we have 96 chicken. So the rest of the animals are chickens. So how many chickens? 96 are chickens. What the question says? Write the number of chickens as a fraction of the total number of animals. So the chickens are 96 and the total number of animals are 150. Give your fraction in its simplest form. If you divide, you are allowed to use calculator. You just type in the calculator as it is, and your simplified answer would be 16 over 25. This is question number 6. If you done up to question number 6 correctly, you can easily achieve 26 marks. That's not bad. This is really simple question, guys. Okay, let's see number 7. Number 7 says 2 jugs each contain 350 milliliters of milk. 5 bottles contains Y milliliters of milk. We don't know how many milliliters in there, okay, in bottles. Peter takes all the milk from the 2 jugs and the 5 bottles into a container. So let's say there is a container. So we have put in there 2 jugs and we have 5 bottles in there. So that's add up to, so the total amount of milk that Peter tips into the container is 2.8 liters. So 2.8 liters. Work out the value of Y. It means how many milliliters are in the bottles. Okay, let's work it out how many milliliters are in the jugs. So we have 2 jugs times by 350 milliliters each. So we will get here 700 milliliters, right? 700 milliliters. And in 2.8 liters, how many milliliters? 2.8 liters is equals to 2800 milliliters, because 1000 milliliter is equals to 1 liter. Okay, so if you do 2800 minus 700, so how many milliliters we left with? 2100 milliliters. So it means, so 5 bottles and each bottle is Y milliliters is equals to 2100, and if we divide both sides by 5, so we will get a Y value. Okay, so Y value we will get, we are allowed to use calculator, we will get here 420 milliliters. So in each bottle, so we have 420 milliliters of milk. 420 milliliters of milk. Okay, this is 4-mark questions. If you're done up to question number 7, so your total score would be here 30 marks, guys. Not bad. Okay, let's